What is up, everyone? It's your boy MarcFlameZ, and we're back again with another video. As I'm being attended in the Paul versus Diaz card in person, as this video is recorded today, we're doing our final predictions on the Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz fight. I am here with the GOAT, the legend himself, Lesra Gomez, your mother's favorite fighter. We got the Waffle Taco Gamer right there, and then you got the Pad Thai Plusion with the brightest beanie in the world joining us.
Baby.
So, yeah, so we're going to just go through the card and make our predictions. All right. So the first
prediction time.
So tell me about the I feel like there's like maybe two fights on this card I really don't know about, and that's Chris Avila's versus I can't read that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm blind.
Chris Avila versus Jeremy Stephens.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about that.
So I know Jeremy Stephens when I was in the UFC.
Yeah,
he fought Prime Connor. He fought Prime Connor. He was the who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh shit!
that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he is.
This guy TK.
So I didn't know this, but Jeremy Stephens has already boxed before professionally, and it was a draw.
Oh, is that his
It was
old
on it was on Game Bred
Oh,
Boxing.
it was Jose Aldo. Yeah.
It was Game Bred Boxing. Yeah, I remember that.
It was.
He didn't do bad in that fight either. I think Jeremy Stephens had a really rough end to his UFC career. Obviously, he's basically just a meme at that point. But coming back into boxing, especially for his age, it's not bad. I think he has a lot more of a chance than people give him for this fight. Chris Avila hasn't been that good in his last couple fights. Like, obviously, he beat Paul Bamba.
Hey, that's... I love my boy Paul Bamba. If you're watching Paul, shout out Paul Bamba. But
I think Paul had a bad night.
Chris Avila dominated that fight in every aspect. I mean, what was it? 4-6 rounds? Just whooped his ass. He bullied Paul for 4 rounds. So I mean,
and then there was also
say that was his last performance. So to say his last performance wasn't that good, that's kind of a wild take.
I forgot that he fought Paul Bamba. But
I was thinking of the Dr. Mike fight too.
Yeah, I was thinking about the Dr. Mike fight because he won that fight, but like Dr. Mike wasn't like the best opponent. And now that I'm thinking about it, like he does have a point. Paul Bamba's pretty good. Like, you know what I mean? He's not like the best in the world, but he's not the worst. He's definitely one of the best at Misfits right now. I don't know. And I think that this fight's gonna be close. I'm telling you right now, but Chris Avila will
honestly, I think Chris Avila gets his first stop, his first stoppage in his career.
It depends on how many rounds is it. Is it 4?
I think it's. Hold on, let me check. It's a 6-round fight.
Okay, so at least we're having more rounds. Misfits, come on now.
I miss AT on these cards though.
For me, I mean, I'm basically like with you guys as well. I think the Water Boy is going to I think he's gonna beat Stephens, but I don't think it's gonna be a stoppage. I think it's just gonna be a decision win. That's why I believe.
Well, what's it called? I agree. I think it either like last round TKO, like maybe ref stoppage, or decision. Like a very
I just think Chris Avila's pressure was gonna gas out Jeremy Stephens.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure him versus Aldo was only a 4-round fight.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think it's a stoppage. I think it's going to be a unanimous.
Oh wait, no, it was a
decision.
6-rounder. It was a 6-rounder. So he's
won
6 before. So maybe I'm talking on my ass.
Chris Avila won 8 with Anthony Taylor.
He did go 8 with Anthony Taylor.
I just don't see that happening. You know what I mean? I just don't see Chris Avila stopping Jeremy Stephens. I think that Jeremy Stephens is doing a pretty good job boxing right now. I actually saw that fight in Game Bred Boxing. I think we watched it, and he didn't do bad at all. So I think this is going to be a competitive fight, but I think Chris Avila will win. It wouldn't be crazy to see a stoppage, but I don't think there will be.
Okay. So I skipped the fight. I skipped the fight before then.
That Angel Villa fight. Angel Villa, Alan Sanchez.
No, I'm talking about the
You're talking about
one.
the Shadasha Green.
Yes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I seen her on I don't know if it was the prelims or the beginning of the card with Amanda Serrano's recent fight back in February.
Yeah.
Bro, she cracks. She
Really?
cracks.
Oh,
Nah.
I mean, she's obviously she's a bigger frame girl, which obviously ain't nothing wrong with it. But she, like you said, she got bombs. Like
Oh
she's
no.
definitely cracking. I mean, she's 12-0 for a reason, you know.
And
11
who's she fighting?
knockouts. She's 12-0 with 11 knockouts. So
11 knockouts ain't no
she's a
joke.
female Deontay Wilder right now.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
And what's the record with her opponent?
Belcher.
7-1.
Okay.
Olivia Curry.
How many rounds is this? Is this 8? Are we going
It's a 10-round, 2-minute fight.
10 rounds. Ooh.
Yeah, Olivia Curry.
like
Olivia Curry 7-1 with 2 knockouts.
Oh. She got the Clarissa Shields knockout ratio.
This is her first 10-rounder. I know. I'm pretty sure the winner of this fight goes and fights for a belt next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an internum.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know anything about this fight. You guys are gonna have to carry this one. Like
I do think MVP is gonna go undefeated for this card, but you know.
I agree. I think. Wait, what's her name again? I keep forgetting her name. It's like
I'm pretty sure it's Shadasha or Shadasia.
Yeah, it's more to pronouncing. Yeah, Shadasha Green. I got her by 3rd round KO. I think she's gonna knock her out.
3rd round. See, yeah.
3rd round KO.
I do think it's gonna be a stoppage, but I'm thinking maybe 4th, 5th.
Yeah,
I agree.
Pat, just make a random prediction if you don't know a lot.
Say the other one, just for the funniness.
Look, go on your computer and pull them up, bro. Just look at them.
I'm looking at him. I think the Green's gonna win.
Yeah, I think.
I'm sorry.
All right, so how about Ashton Silves
versus something Silva?
Yeah.
William Silva, 30-4.
30-4.
18 points.
Goodness.
Ooh.
No, this is a big step up, though.
This is a big test for Ashton Silva. I think that Silva will win. I think that I mean, obviously, I don't really know that much about the other guy, so I might get fact checked. But I mean, he's had a couple of pretty impressive performances. I think that he's a young prospect, and I think that if he gets this win, this will set him up for some bigger fights. Even if he were to lose, I don't think it sets him back that much. I think he just needs to take probably another fight after this to get back to this level. But I don't know. I think he'll win this, man. Probably not with flying colors to see a decision, but if I see a knockout, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm just gonna express my opinion real quick. I think that Ashton Silva, he's just been on a fucking tear. He's been on a fucking tear. So I actually disagree. I think he's gonna. I think this guy. Wait, what is Silva's record again?
So William Silva is 30-4 with 18 knockouts, and he is coming off of 2 first-round finishes. So
okay, then that. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like he's knocked out his past 2 opponents first-round knockout. So
I think, and Silva that has more experience in the ring than Silva, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Records alone.
I think regardless, we're gonna see like what?
Ashton Silva is only 9-0.
Yeah.
So I meant Ashton Silva when I was saying that he's the young prospect, but I think that maybe if he were to get this win, it would be big for him, and I think he could do it.
Yeah,
which is why I'm gonna say I think it's gonna get done within the first few rounds.
It's an 8-round fight.
I think it's gonna be done before 4.
I think I'm just saying. All I'm saying is Ashton Silva knocked out one of Ryan Garcia's opponents faster than that. I'm just saying. I don't know if anyone remembers. First round. The same dude that Ryan knocked out in I think either 6 or 7 rounds. I don't remember her opponent's name, but
So what I think about it, I do think it's gonna be a little harder fight. Maybe not too much. 8-round fight. I do see a stoppage. I'm gonna take Ashton by 6. I do think he might drop Silva maybe early second, but I think he gets him out in 6.
I think it's gonna be a decision, and I feel like Ashton Silva might get chin checked this fight. I feel like he's gonna get dropped, but he's gonna dig deep. I think he's gonna get chin checked, but he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And then he might, and I say by decision, by unanimous decision, I feel like he's going to lose only 1 round, and it'd probably be like round 2 or 3. He's going to get dropped, and then the rest of the fight, he's going to outbox his opponent.
That's an interesting take. That's interesting.
But if I'm right, all right, if I get my prediction right, that'd be crazy. But yeah, I think it's a decision win. But this fight, I feel like Ashton Silva is going to get chin checked, and we're going to see if he could take a punch, like a real punch.
I agree, but I think he will succeed in this challenge.
Yeah. All right, the rematch: Amanda Serrano versus Heather Hardy. Oh my! I'm excited for this because this actually was the first Amanda Serrano fight I've watched. Was their first fight, and it's crazy we're making a full circle now.
I think Lesnar should go first on this one. What's your prediction, Lesnar?
Oh. Obviously, Amanda Serrano, right? She's my personal female GOAT, right, for boxing.
Say for the people in the back.
I do think she beat Katie Taylor. I do think she got robbed just because Katie was the current champion. You know, they got champions favored, but since then, you know, Amanda Serrano's dominated her 2 opponents. Since then, unanimous decision. The first fight they had, it was a UD, pretty dominant still, but well, I see this one's probably gonna be a little closer, but I do think Amanda Serrano's gonna end up with a decision.
That's the same. I'll be very surprised if it's a stoppage. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised,
but I
don't see that a lot in Amanda fights. She's not
in her like golden ages, there was a lot of stoppages, but I feel like lately she had the opportunity, but she kind of like has like that brawl sense. Like if her opponent brawls, she brawls with them instead of just boxing them. Kind of like what Slim does and shit like that. And obviously she wins like that, but I just feel like if she just boxes her, moves her head and shit instead of just trying to brawl them, I feel like she could stop her. But I think it's just a unanimous decision to Amanda.
I just don't see a stoppage either. Obviously, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. There's not much I can say other than that. Waffle.
Ditto. Just basically the same. I don't really see a stoppage. Yeah, just Amanda Serrano.
Yeah, just a lot of Amanda Serrano.
Yeah.
And all right, Lesnar, I want you to announce this one, the main event. I want let the people know.
All right, so main event, we got the one, the only, my personal meat rider personnel, Jake the Goat Paul, right? Versus Mr. 209 Nate Diaz.
Oh,
10 round bout. It's the first 10 rounder. Obviously, you think the more rounds favor Nate Diaz because of his cardio. He typically has, a very decent gas tank, but he does get cut up a lot, which is it's also going to be pretty concerning because I think Jake's going to have a lot more volume this fight. He also got a new team, new coaches, and I do think he's gonna sit Nate down, and I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people because I think it's gonna come earlier than what people expect, and I'm calling Jake Paul 3-4.
Ooh, I like that.
I disagree. I think this is wrapped up a lot sooner than some people are expecting. I think that Jake Paul will drop Nate Diaz in the second round, maybe twice. They'll go back to the corner, and they will either get stopped at the end of the second round or right at the beginning of the third. I think that Nate Diaz is not going to get flatlined, but I think he's going to get put on his ass, all right? Jake Paul has kicked BJ Flores out the camp. What he needs to do to win, all right? He's not throwing those sloppy right over the tops. He's throwing nice, clean shots. His footwork is looking great. He's looking decent on the pads. Jake Paul, I notoriously know, has never looked good on the pads. He's never looked good doing anything in this camp. We've seen a lot of changes. So I'm expecting him to come out like the Gibb fight. And if he does, he's sleeping Nate or taking him out within 2 or 3. Because I'm telling you right now, okay, every time Jake Paul fights, it sets the precedent for what's going to happen over the next few months. And with Jake Paul winning, okay, he's going to come out and set a statement being like, I want that rematch. I know KSI is either going to lose or win. I don't care which one of those motherfuckers wins. Whoever wins, I want him. And I'll beat him. And I'll be the best. You know what I mean? That's what he's going for. Yeah. He's going for ultimate gold #1. And I still think, other than Tommy Fury, he would be #1. But I think we do need to include Tommy Fury as an influencer boxer. So he cannot be. This fight with a knockout of Nate Diaz, this knockout over Nate Diaz or a stoppage over Nate Diaz early will really, really get him back in the discussion again.
All right. I don't know if it's me next, but I wanted to say, again, I'm gonna have to copy the both of you and be like, I just disagree. I disagree. I do think that Nate's gonna get dropped early. I think that's gonna be definitely a fact because he's been hit with big shots and there's a bit of wear and tear on him, you know, from taking all that damage back in the UFC days. Yeah, he's a bit older now, so. I think that's gonna play. I think that's gonna play a big factor into it. I think that Nate's gonna get dropped, but I don't think that he's going to get stopped as early as you guys think. I'm under the impression that it's gonna be around like 6. I think within 6. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't think Jake flatlines him. I think I think Jake puts him on his ass and he quits because Nate Diaz don't really give a fuck about this fight, bro. We've seen it this whole fucking.
Yeah, he really doesn't care. Jake Paul cares more about the fight than.
Especially, I don't know if you guys seen the press conference, but when he was like going back and forth in the face-to-face, like he was like, "Yo, we're just participating in a boxing like." Match. Like he doesn't even say like we're boxing, like we're just participating. It's just the way he says stuff and all that. And he says, yeah, and you don't know how to fight, not like box. You don't know how to fight. It's like he like has like that careless energy with it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a very dirty fight.
I don't think it's gonna be a knockout stop. I think it's just gonna be a TKO or a stoppage. And
like
within,
you remember the Anderson Silva knockdown?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be something like that, and honestly, kind of like the Tommy Fury one, where it's really just a stiff jab, bro. I might just sit Nate down because Nate's gonna kind of come in too wild and blinky on that bitch, you know?
Yeah. I feel like so I'm glad because I've been brewing up what I've been thinking about this fight. So 2 things that I want to see in this fight. One, I feel like when I see him on the pads, he kind of has the mixture of what he used to do and a mixture of the first Gibb fight. Like, not first Gibb, but the Gibb fight, his first fight. Like, you know, like has his chin up, keep his arm out there, and, you know, like not just like doing the little shuffle thing he did with Anderson Silva. It looks like he's mixing things together to like have like a different style. And 2, before I say my prediction, I swear to God, if I see him do this, backing up, I'm gonna lose my mind. That dude needs to have head movement. For the past 2 fights, this is his head movement backwards. I said this in my when I did like the Tommy Fury prediction. I said if he does that, he loses. And you want to know the first thing he did, opening bell, he jabs to the body. Tommy Fury backs up, he does this. I'm like, okay, he lost. But okay, now we got that out of the way. I'm sorry. With this fight, I really see it. I see it. Jake's gonna try to be technical, and then he's gonna like in the first 2 rounds, he's gonna drop Nate, but I don't think it's gonna be like I feel like it's gonna be a flash knockout with it. knockdown with it, and then the rest of the fight he's gonna make Nate Diaz face look like a smashed up bowl of lasagna, bro. It's gonna like his face is gonna look like hamburger helper. I feel like his face is gonna look bad, and the doctor's gonna check in, let it go on for one more round. If it doesn't, if it looks worse, if it looks worse, then the ref's gonna have to call it. Because like, if the man can't see and his face looks like
hamburger meat,
like if it looks like I could make cheeseburgers out of his face, call the fight. It's done. Like, please. But I'd say it's gonna be a ref stoppage from either round 8 or 9. It's gonna be a late one because Nate's not gonna quit. I feel like he's not gonna quit. I feel like his name, like even though he doesn't care, I feel like he cares as little to not quit. I feel like he won't quit.
If he quits, that fucks up his brand. And also, I think that there's also a possibility that Nate wins. Like, I don't think it's huge, but I don't think he.
I don't think Nate's better than Anderson, though.
I think that if Jake comes, I think it all lies on Jake. Okay, it all lies on his performance.
See, that's true.
If Jake comes out and he is sloppy and he does not do the things that he needs to fix, he is going to lose. Okay, but if he comes out like he did in the Gibb fight, and he comes out with the aggression and the power, like he did in some of the other fights, and he mixes it all together, Avatar type shit, he will win. Okay, I think he's got the edge. And I think he would win even if he does come out sloppy, but I think it's going to be really hard if it is, okay? But based on what I've been seeing, I don't know.
How I'm basing this Nate Diaz is his performance against Tony Ferguson in his last fight.
Yes, you're right.
The guy did not give a fuck, bro. He was just walking around the ring, looking at him, punch him, walk around, look at the cage like this. Like, bro, he don't care. He's giving up. He's gonna, I don't know. Jake Paul's gonna sit him down on some bullshit, and he's just gonna give up. He's gonna sit there and just for the whole 10 count, bro. Like, promise.
He's gonna be like,
he's like, I don't even care, motherfucker.
Yeah, about that PFL offer.
I ain't fucking care, motherfucker.
Bro, I don't know why Nate Diaz don't do it, bro. It's $10 million.
I think he is gonna do it, but I think he's just playing with the crowd, like playing stupid. Like,
I don't think so.
Like, just to focus on this fight.
He might go back to the UFC.
That's true.
He said he's gonna go back.
Oh, yeah,
he wants to go back.
He didn't say UFC. He said he'll go back to MMA.
He said he'll go back to fight the best.
Yeah.
He'll go back for the Conor fight.
Yeah. Honestly, they should have already done it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do you think this fight after Nate Diaz has a chance of the Conor boxing match with Jake?
Honestly, I think that Jake.
Yeah, if he knocks Nate the fuck out,
I say it's possible.
Just end the legacy of Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz.
Well, no matter what, the next fight is Tommy Fury. They've already said that.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting the rematch.
Well, then what if KSI somehow knocks out Fury?
Bro, we ain't talking about KSI right now. This ain't the zone, bro. We're not promoting two different fights.
Jake and KSI.
This ain't UFC. We're not talking.
But we didn't break down anything UFC, did we? No. Jake Paul, what were we talking about? Jake Paul, the rematch, right? Obviously, this is way off topic than the original thing, but obviously, yeah, I think regardless, Tommy Fury rematch is next. He's probably gonna lose that again, and I hate to say that, but I don't know. Maybe the rematch don't happen. I don't know, but he's gonna fight fucking KSI. Obviously, maybe. Probably summertime next year on, like, if we're being realistic.
No, 3 more years.
Probably never.
Give it 3 more years.
Yeah.
4 more years.
I think we're gonna see Jake versus Logan before we see
I think
KSI.
there's a better chance of Logan doing a trilogy with KSI than KSI fighting Jake.
Dude, you're right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate that KSI and Logan did the Prime because I was wanting a trilogy so bad, bro.
I feel like there's a better chance of the trilogy than KSI versus Jake. It's a hot take, I'm just saying.
They like have a breakup at Prime, like, we're fighting again! Sign the contract right fucking now! I'm taking the red Prime and the green Prime, you take the orange one.
Yeah, but that basically wraps up our predictions, you know. This is going to be a very exciting card, and I'm really excited for it, man. And I get to see it in person, guys. I get to smell Jake Paul's feet before he gets in the ring. Wait. Why did I say that? Shit, I just had the same problem with Waffle. Also,
why the fuck did I keep you smell his feet? What whatever he's doing his ring walk, are you gonna go on to the fucking
yes, yes, yes.
Makes him break an ankle before he fucking goes into the ring.
It's a no contest. It's a legal elbow.
All right.
No, you should give them both a double win.
Is there any other things that y'all want to record real quick, or are we good for the night?
Yeah, I think we should be good for the night. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Wake the
All right,
fuck up.
all right, who wants to do the outro?
I got it.
It's Pat
Right.
Typhlosion, Waffle Taco Gamer, and Flezra Gomez, MarcFlameZ. You know what it is,
Flezra
Mach
messing me
4, the Breakout team. You can check us out September 16th, Breakout 002. And remember, Waffle, you want to tune us out, man? It's Pat Typhlosion. We out, bitch.
It froze. It froze.
Look at Bigfoot.
He's gone. All right, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll leave the boys' channels in the link in the description. Peace.